Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents the best of Neil Rogers. Neil's on vacation this week, so don't call in. If you do decide to call in, we're going to make a list of your names so Neil can rip you on the air when he gets back. The opinions expressed by the guests, hosts, or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's the best of Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Urgent message for my mailman, Rick. Don't deliver mail to the new house because guess what? There ain't no mailbox. You know, moving can be a big pain in the ass, and it's like your bar mitzvah. The anticipation is a lot worse than the event itself. Usually. And that was my case. The closing was a snap, 25, 30 minutes. Thank you, Richard Enton, who doesn't want his name on the air. You're a great attorney. You're a wonderful guy, and everybody else. But Craig Worthing comes down to help me do all this stuff yesterday, and I appreciate that. And he says to me, where's your mailbox? At about 4:30 in the afternoon, where's the mailbox? And I look, and, of course, you spend all this money for a beautiful house. There's no mailbox. You got to go to one of those home places, you know, home fix-it, build-up Scotty's Mac douchebag place. And buy that big gangly thing and go poking it in the ground. And so, Rick, if you're listening, stick the all the mail in the old house till further notice for a few days till I get the energy up to go buy a goddamn mailbox. What a pain.
Scotty Mac, he doesn't come in here and mess with the carts. It's Roger. Trust me, Neil, on this one.
Yeah.
I have figured out the case of your misplaced and missing carts.
Figure this,
early
Hank.
Morning people.
Figure this. 20 till 10.
Roger.
So will you shut up already?
I mean,
Jeez.
he hasn't figured that out yet?
Is that it? Just goes on and on and on. I guess he has to talk because he's never on anymore. We got all those stupid basketball and baseball games. So much stuff going on between Jose Canseco that I missed out on yesterday. I guess he's trying to finalize that divorce, huh? What a guy. Great guy. I heard the telepoll this morning. I think the verdict is just about unanimous. Speaking of making a move, get the hell out of town, Jose. Find someplace else. We hate you like poison. You're a disgrace, but a hell of a guy.
Hi, this is Ron McGill from the Metro Zoo. You know, on Saturday morning, I love to listen to Chuck Meyer on Weekend Magazine. He's my kind of animal.
And what about that Ron McGill at Metro Zoo, huh? Who's he doing this week? That smile on your face, Ron, is a little bit too much. It's a dead giveaway, baby. Page 14A in the Herald today. Animal magnetism, a hot topic in Metro Zoo sex talk. The most sexually active animal is the Shaw's Jerd, a gerbil-like mammal capable of having sex 224 times an hour, about once every 16 seconds, almost as much as Elaine Etor.
Oh!
The longest penis belongs to the blue whale, 10 feet long, double the size of the Indian rhinos, the Asian elephants at the zoo, etc. I had another name I was going to throw in there, but it would have been very good taste. Dade, hello.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
How you doing?
Good. Well, first
I
of all,
think somebody ought to check out Ron McGill at the Metro Zoo and see what he's doing with those animals down there.
yeah, what's he measuring them with?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, anybody who knows how long the blue whale's penis is, there's some reason why he knows it.
Oh! Three things. Number one, if a blue whale's penis is 10 feet long,
Yes.
how long is a sperm whale's penis?
Well, we'll call up the Metro Zoo and we'll ask the expert. We'll ask Mr. McGill.
Mr. McGill.
Ron McGill.
Ron McGill. Number two.
By the way, the orangutan is the only other, it's the only other primate besides humans known to rape, and Ron is holding two of them in his arms with a big smile on his face in his picture. I just mentioned that. It's true. True story.
I'll have to see the paper.
Male lions may have sex over 100 times in 24 hours, he says. He doesn't eat during the whole day. I can't imagine how he'd have time. Toward the end, he literally drags himself to the female. Why such marathon breeding, you might ask? Lions need an average of 2,000 tries to create a cub. Oh, if only humans could have that problem. Ron McGill is on the line. Ron!
Neil, I feel it an honor that you even brought me up in your show. That's pretty good.
So let me ask you something. As one pervert to another, Ron.
You got it.
What kind of a article is this? What kind of a grotesque, interesting, spicy... I mean, are you the one that does this study, or are these just things you've heard about?
No, I've done
Through the
the study.
grapevine.
I've kind of searched it out myself. You know the problem today...
Well, what do? You like sit and watch?
Yeah, oh, sure. It's great. You won't believe what you learn, Neil.
I guess it's better than watching Tempest Storm. Probably a lot more erotic, too.
But you see, what you got to realize is people have too many darn hang-ups about things. And
no kidding. You're telling me that?
The purpose of this program is to, hey, loosen up. People will come out here. They'll see a lot of themselves in these animals. And not only that, they'll see things that they thought about doing, but they always thought it was weird, you know?
Well, for example, in the article this morning, this is exactly what I was thinking. It says the male gopher tortoise bobs his head at a female. She bobs back. They cluck back and forth, and they bang their shells against each other side by side.
You got it.
Yeah, kind of relatable, I guess.
Sure, but that's nothing.
A lot of clucking.
This is really... This is hard. This is like a stag film, is what it is. But it's for
Did you say it was hard?
Well, there are a couple of hard things, Neil. Neil, I wanted to call to invite you as my guest because I promise you'll see things you've never seen before. You need to come out here and live the dream, Neil.
Really?
You need to do it.
Well, they do have those animal movies in the Netherlands, but I never participated. Never had any interest in that.
No, it's incredibly fascinating. Like I said, people will see things that will amaze them. But the whole thing I do is I say, listen, zoologists especially, and I am one, so I can say this, but they're just too hung up. They take themselves too darn seriously.
Well, I think it would be great, like, to take parents who are too uptight to talk to their kids, like take them out to the zoo.
I'll tell you what happened.
Kind of get the idea first before they have to start breaking the news to them.
I get an idea of a small problem we had. We had one lady call up who was outraged that we were doing this program, and then was incredibly outraged at the thought that we let the animals do this on exhibit. That's the God's honest truth.
Right. You probably have them trained like they do with the flamingos in Halle. You probably have a whistle that you toot on, and they start doing it.
Hey, it's like I tell everyone. Animals don't have hang-ups about size, duration, frequency, and therefore they don't have sex therapists either.
Right. Now, I'm curious, who was the one who measured the blue whale? Is that the little chore that you have to do? Or?
I actually didn't do that. That's actually in the stats. But I'd say I've got some photographs of things like rhinos and tapirs. I mean, Neil, things that you never even dreamed about.
Things that you'd probably get arrested for sending me in the mail.
You know what? You're probably ironically right.
Yeah. I'm not probably. I guarantee you.
Listen, Neil, I just wanted to thank you for the attention. Wish you best of luck. And really, if you want to come out here, bring anybody you want, and you can come as my guest, and you'll have a great time.
Thank you, Ron.
Take care.
Keep it up, so to speak.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See ya. Nice to know, by the way, that Ron McGill is on top of things down at the Metro Zoo.
Hello, how you doing?
Is that the wrong one?
I'm a little hoarse from the game last night.
A little hoarse?
Yeah.
Well, don't let Ron McGill get too close to you.
I was at the zoo once, and this guy was trying to train the elephants.
Yeah.
But in the background, two of them were getting it on. And
in the background?
Yeah. Back, and everybody just cracking up. He didn't even realize what was going on. And,
who was it, like Ray Charles?
No, these two. No, he had his back turned, so he didn't know. He was training a little while.
I think there's only one thing you can really train elephants to do, and I think that's it.
No, wait. I'm telling you, it was the weirdest thing. And it looked like he was dragging a broom around instead of
Well, let's not get too graphic. Although the article in the Herald gets pretty graphic. It says female giraffes often won't stand still during intercourse, forcing the male on his hind legs to walk behind in unison or else. Which takes a tremendous amount of balance and skill, I guess.
And who cares the size of a whale? I mean, it doesn't do anybody any good anyways.
I guarantee you that there were women who read that this morning who are, at this moment, just can't even move. Just from thinking about it.
He's not just Hank Goldberg. He's a hippopotamus.
And we still don't have a sheet. Is Pimplehead here today? Is she here today? Is Boy Gary? Is anybody in that orifice? I don't get it. Maybe they all went out and bought a house, like together or something. Every day is a holiday here. I mean, I take one day off and to go buy a house and clothes and move and everything else, and you come back and the place is turned to there's no sheet. And Ron McGill is hopping on everything with the 2 legs, 4 legs, or 6 legs down at the Metro Zoo. It's like the whole world has just gone crazy, like Howard Beale said. The whole world's gone crazy. He and I are the only sane ones left, baby. And Tempest Storm.
Don't buy a house.
It's the best of Rogers, and this is News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD. Coming up this afternoon at 2, it's Rick and Suds. Now back to the best of Neil Rogers. Highlights of previously recorded programs on News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD.
Let's go.
You love
loved them when they were the All-American boys, laying down rubber in their Chevys. Well, now the Beach Boys have joined the rest of America and gone Japanese.
She's so fine that a chord of mine.
Yes, the boys of summer have become the boys of samurai.
Drive the highway, yeah, 'cause you know it'll start.
It's the music that got all of Detroit beaches.
And now we're done. Now that Lexus took our money away.
Yes, it'll have the American car buyer singing a whole new tune.
She's my little Suzuki, 'cause I've been to herself. Everybody knows they sell great cars in Tokyo.
It's Beach Boys Bonsai style. Get it now. It may be one of the last American products you'll ever buy.
We're ditching USA.
Every now and then, one of them comes along. That's like a 20-star bonus one. That's a winner. Classic. Trust me. I just want a mailbox. I don't mind paying for it. I just want a mailbox. I got like 6,000 boxes of crap to open up. I don't have time to be running down to Scotty Mac's building supply, or whatever that place is.
I faxed a coupon from All American Builders and Remodelers for you.
Yeah.
For a free Jose Canseco bat-proof mailbox.
Great.
We don't want to keep you boxless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that not helium? Huh? Well, thank you, Chuck. Apparently what? Apparently not. Or no, this is helium. But we never found out the name of this place, though, did we? Nobody ever called in with the balloon and they didn't even call in for another free plug. Have a couple of sandwiches, Chuck. Come on, baseball season's starting. You need to... Bunk, exactly. Bunk is the word for us. We are bunk. Oh, my new satellite, by the way, with the KU band. Oh, just unbelievable. Everything that's ever been invented. Tom Brokaw picking his nose with his pinky. I mean, you name it, it's on there. Bob Weaver was doing stuff off the air this morning for the Today Show, for those things they do. Just the best. The best. By test. Okay, let's see.
Okay, don't forget, it's not that good. Chuck Meyer with the news at 1 o'clock here on WIOD. Yeah, we ought to give this to Elaine. She could be done with the news in 3.5 minutes. That's good.
Hello, Neil.
How you doing?
Good. What's going on?
Oh, we're just sitting here doing a little helium.
Little helium, eh?
Yeah. We ought to give this to Zagacki, who could kind of like spice up that sports talk a little bit, couldn't it?
Oh, I think I got... See, I've always wanted to have... Once upon a time, we had the whole tank in here, and then they came in, and when I went on vacation, it disappeared. I think Rick Weaver took it home.
Mr. Weaver, to you, dummy.
We got a 69 in progress at the Triple X Theater. Officers requesting backup and roll of paper towels.
I love myself, 'cause no one will love me. When I feel down, I run to the movies, give the usher my stub. It's all kind of sleazy. I unzip my pants, 'cause I'm feeling pee-wee. I didn't hurt anybody else, so leave me alone so I can touch myself. I didn't hurt anybody else. I mean, I didn't touch animals. I only choked one chicken.
Is that a gun in your pocket, Pee-wee, or are you just happy to see us?
What's with the cops? Why'd they come running? I was just hanging with a friend of mine. I turned around, and the coppers, they were laughing. They said, Pee-wee, you're gonna go blind. I closed my eyes, 'cause it's getting to me. My career might die, but I'm feeling groovy. Any fool can see how much I adore it. I get down on my knees, 'cause I'm going for it. I didn't hurt anybody else, so leave me alone so I can touch myself. No, I didn't hurt, anybody else. I hold up my hands, police officer, but I'm busy now. I'd like a medium popcorn with butter on the side. I'll just butter it myself.
I'm reading this article about Ron McGill of the Metro Zoo. It says you walk into his office and it's covered with color photographs, including one of elephants mating. As a matter of fact, Ron said with a smile on his face, my wife is now pregnant, our first child. I wonder how big the ears are going to be. WIOD, all helium radio. That would be good. That's a good format for all the people in this market who are just struggling desperately, grasping at straws, grasping or gasping for oxygen. How about helium radio, where everybody just talks on helium all day?
Where's my soup?
There's some pickles. You like those deal pickles? Those are great. And I don't know what the hell this is. It looks like McQuick's Oiler brought this over. I don't know what it is. No, it might be really good. In fact, I had that matzo ball soup today, the best. They were nice and hard. Oh, God, was it? Seriously. Well, what the hell do you goyim know about good matzo balls, man? They can't be soft and fall apart at the touch of the spoon. They got to be hard like a brick so that the bottom of the spoon sticks to the ball. That's what Jose Canseco said. He likes for the bottom of the spoon to stick to his.
Hi, this is Ron McGill from the Metro Zoo. On Saturday morning, I love to listen to Chuck Meyer on Weekend Magazine. He's my kind of animal.
By the way, Ron called back. He said he did get the orangutan pregnant, but he didn't do it on purpose. Did you see this in the paper today? Man, I mean, this guy's like, talk about perverted, and then he called in this morning and was all defensive and says, what's everybody so uptight about? He said, you ought to see when those kangaroos do it, man. He says, you want to hop in good time. In fact, Ron's going to be on tomorrow with Chuck to tell you how they got that term sock hop. Boy, has this been a great day. I noticed Suds didn't hang around in the studio here too long. I can't help it, okay? I can't help it. At least it's not solid anyway. Pompano.
Hello?
Yes, I am. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Okay. What can we do it for you?
Huh?
I say, how's it hanging?
How's it hanging?
Yeah.
To the left.
Yep.
Yeah.
We do it for you today. Pally?
Huh?
I said, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Don't get an overdose on helium.
What's the purpose of your call?
I don't know.
Okay, well, when you figure it out, call us back.
Won't you be my Valentine?
Oh, sweetie, have a nice day. Aventura.
Yes.
Yes?
Hello?
Yes, sir?
I was just calling to tell you that they give these reports on traffic all over town. Yesterday, I left my house at 12 to go to see Lost in Yonkers, which is only a half hour from my house, and
You were lost in Yonkers?
I missed the first act. The 79th Street, the bridge is out. There's only one lane of traffic.
Yeah.
They got the boat show at the Fontainebleau, and the traffic is tied up for 2 hours, and I'm listening to the radio, never heard a word until...
Until it was too late.
Until Hank Goldberg at night, 10 o'clock, says stay away from Collins Avenue and stay away at Miami Beach. They isolated the whole place.
I'll be damned.
And with the parking, it's free after 6, and it's a quarter an hour. But when they have a boat show, they charge $4 for parking down at Miami Beach.
El Repo.
And no refunds. Yeah. And I just want to say that I'm the one that sent you the recipe for Kishka and the stuff about the MGM Grand.
Yeah.
And I just want to say it's nice talking to you again. And I hope to see you soon.
And happy Sukkot.
Happy Sukkot to you.
And happy Tisha B'Av, too. Have a great day, pal.
You too.
See ya.
Stupid, idiotic jerk.
All right, don't get emotional. Here's a lady in Miami.
Hi, how you doing, Neil?
I'm doing great.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And back in you.
Well, thanks.
Oh, that
I
was
needed
bad. That was terrible. That was terrible. I mean, just theoretically speaking.
It just slipped out, didn't it?
Right.
Well, you know how it goes. You know, so to speak. That would be horrible. Well, I was just calling.
I guess coming from me, it doesn't offer any tremendous threat. So. Well, that's it, man. God, piece of cake. Seems. Oh, that music though. Just when I thought I was having a good time, I hear that crappy music. That music sucks so bad. You can just hear the final troops try to invert into the transmitter. That's how bad this thing sucks. But hey, one of these days we'll find the other cart. What did the cart ate itself? The tape just like, I love it when it does that, when something eats itself. Ever see that movie with Ron Jeremy?
The Best of Rogers continues in minutes on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Okay, so you tuned in to hear the live Neil Rogers Show and you get a bunch of old tape programs. Isn't this a good reason to get a life? Now back to the Best of Neil on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD. It's Monday. It's a holiday, but not big enough of a one. Just not big enough for us. Miami, hello.
What is Florida?
feel compelled to stamp out people having a good time at spring break, whether it's Lauderdale.
Florida field, no, you got the period in the wrong spot, sir. After the word good time, that's where the period should have been. Anybody having a good time or even thinking about it in Florida, forget it, because this is the land of the walking dead. That's why the French Canadians fit in here perfectly, because most of them are old, they smell bad, and they're like grotesque, and they have cheap tippers, they drive like crap. They fit right in here. All they got to do is buy a condo and stay here. They'll be perfect. This is the land of the walking dead, sir.
I mean, it's like they say that they were getting out of hand in Lauderdale or Daytona. I mean, or in New Orleans, they've been doing it fine for, like, I don't know how long with Mardi Gras.
Even in Key West, they're starting to screw it up. Did you hear that on Friday? They're starting to mess that up.
I just don't know.
Why don't they just put big signs every place where there's a border in the state of Florida? Young people go home. You're not wanted here. And that means, like, anybody under the age of 100. Anybody who doesn't have a portable oxygen tank, go home. Man, do I feel great today between getting the new house all done, and the dogs are happy, and they're doing their thing out in that big backyard and not inside the house, and everybody's just ecstatic, and everything went so much better than expected, and I got rid of that damn flu, and even my mother was thrilled. She came over the other day and had nothing negative. Oh, why do you need such a big house? Nope, none of that. Had nothing negative to say, which was frightening. Amazing. So I must have done something wrong. Here's a mobile in Coral Springs. Hello.
Hello, how are you, Neil?
Pretty good.
I got a spy report for you for Sonny Fox.
Yeah?
I went to a garage sale yesterday in Coral Springs.
Oh, yeah.
It was his house.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really sad to think that it was like Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
The things he was selling, pictures of himself, it was unbelievable.
Oh, that's all right. He does that at the track, too. Miami, hello.
Hey, Neil, can you put me on hold? I'm eating lunch.
Sure, okay. Plantation.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
For the New Hampshire primary?
Yep.
How about assholes on parade?
Okay. So what are we doing today for lunch? You notice Mr. Ponytail hasn't called, which is good, because he did call already? What did he have to say?
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want? How about the waiter with the glasses? He's a nice guy. I guess he could bring some food if he get his ass here by 11:30, huh? Would we let him come here today? You think, because it's a holiday? If he brings something good, not nothing like oily and greasy. We have an open line at Broward, 5-2, which means I guess he'll have to pick it up somewhere else. From Miami, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Just a joke, Jeff. It's just a little joke. How you doing?
Pretty good. Listen, I want to ask you, how do you feel about socialization of medicine in the United States?
How do I feel about socialization of medicine in the United States?
That's correct.
What kind of a question is that on this program, sir?
It's an intellectual
question. Are you waiting? We don't do intellectual. No, it's not an intellectual. It's a pseudo-intellectual question, okay?
Okay, so well...
That nobody how long have you listened to this show?
Not very long.
Huh?
Not very long.
Not very long? No, I'm asking you how long you've listened, not about your personal life. Have a great day, idiot. Yeah, I think I got a canker on my anchor, is what they say at Channel 10. Anyway, have you seen those spots for those Jen Air? They're like about a half a dozen different ones. There are two big things now, and those things on TV where they have the paid half hour, those half-hour commercials. One of them is the juicers, and they got Jack LaLanne running around like a maniac. And the other one is the thing with the hot air. What the hell do they call those? One of those is Jet Air or Jen Air. There's about 3 or 4 of those, where instead of microwaving, instead of putting it in the oven, you like blow drying your food in there. And they got a guy who weighs about 600 pounds, and he's cooking like hot dogs and hamburgers and shrimp and everything that's ever been invented. And he's got like 45 of these different things and blowing hot air in them and cooking them with the hot air. So I was thinking we could probably make some extra money now by charging the audience for listening. And you can just hook up WIOD, just hook your speaker up to all your food and save on all that electricity. We have an open line on the Star line. It's Star OD, Miami. Hello.
You blow dry your meat, that's what it is.
Is that it?
Hey, Neil.
Have you seen those things?
Yeah, I've seen them. As a matter of
There's
fact,
like about 600 different ones.
I got a catalog right in front of me. I think I have it in the back. Wait a minute. And anything you want, sir. Anything you want. But I got an intelligent question.
What are you talking about?
Okay, here it is. It's the American Harvard's Jetstream oven prepares food 3 times faster than your oven, and unlike a microwave, produces brown and fluffy baked goods.
Where are you getting that?
The Macy's thing.
They're peddling them too?
Yeah, man.
That's it.
$199, $1.99.
Just blow that hot air on your meat, man. In no time at all, it's ready.
That could be done for free. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in Miami Beach. I just saw a cop go by.
It's done.
I got to hide. Listen,
God.
I got your menu for your lunch.
Yeah.
Black beans, rice.
Oh, get out of here. No way.
Cubano.
Get out of here.
Yes, man.
Man.
And one of those big chicken stogies, and then George takes the rest of the afternoon.
Talk about hemorrhoid-inducing.
Come on, George recommended it.
Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
I got these Jewish girls where I work,
Yeah.
and I was wondering if you could...
You have any credit cards? No, I don't think so. I think you're dead meat.
I didn't want you to teach me a couple of Jewish words to him, try to impress him.
Yeah.
Something, you know.
How about like schlong? Would that be a good one?
Schlong, what does that mean?
No, it's just a joke.
Schlong?
Just a joke.
Okay, let me write that down. No, because every day I go in there and I hear the words you say on the air, and I go in there and I say it, and they start laughing.
Yeah. How about like putts? That would be a good
yeah,
one.
they told me what that means.
Uh-huh. How about schmagegi?
Schmagegi? What is that?
Schmagegi is a good one.
What does that mean?
Schmagegi is like a schlumper, like a schlepper. Schmagegi, schlumper, and schlepper. Any word that begins with sh, like schmuck, anything with sh is always good.
I mean,
in Yiddish.
I already know
as
all
long
that.
as it isn't followed by
like,
an I.
Like I'm horny or something.
You're horny?
And Jewish. How would you say that?
Misa horny. Sweetwater.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine.
What's up?
Nothing.
Okay, now we're down to 3 calls. That's the end of the show. So what can we do for you? Who put you on the phone?
I wanted to say...
Who made this? Who made the call for you and talked to George and put you on the phone?
My dad.
Your dad? Tell your dad he's a douchebag. Miami.
Why are you knocking football and baseball?
We're not knocking baseball, sir. I said that football is over. Can you understand?
Do you know how much money baseball brings into the income?
Let me say it again. We're not knocking baseball. I said football is over. Let's talk baseball is what I said. Are you listening to me, or are you just all wrapped up like a stuffed cabbage, you idiot? We have an open line in Dade, 751 Munghead, and one in Broward, 524. Was that Mandich? God. He sounds really bizarre in the morning. I guess when he gets upset, he's kind of cute. Oh, by the way, Geraldo, I threw it in a wastebasket. We're so sick and tired of him anyway. After he has the lesbian priests and the pygmy nuns on, he's doing a facelift. It says first he made himself a guest on his own show to talk about his infidelity. Now, self-aggrandizing talk show host Geraldo will put his dignity and probably his nose on the line once again and show himself getting a facelift before a studio audience. Cosmetic surgery was taped for broadcast February 24th. Isn't that great? I'd like to see his ass where his nose is because it would sure be perfect.
Hello! Hi, it's Pee Wee Herman. Take it from me. They don't come any better than Neil Rogers.
Hi, this is Jennifer Flowers for Jennifer Flowers Floors. We offer easy delivery for up to 12 years, and then when you don't want us to service you anymore, we're still around, waiting patiently for you to leave that other florist and come on back to us. Call 1-800-FLOWERS and speak loudly and clearly into the phone.
Hi, is this Jennifer Flowers Floors?
Is that you, Governor Clinton, honey?
Yes, baby doll. Listen, I need some servicing.
Well, speak loudly and clearly into the phone.
How's this?
I said loudly and clearly and tell me how much you love me.
Whoa.
Jennifer Flowers Florist. We like to spread our love.
Jennifer Flowers Florist. Special discounts available for governors, senators, and White House hopefuls.
Neil's on vacation this week, so while he's away, we're broadcasting the best of Neil. Highlights of previously broadcast programs. Now, back to Neil on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
By the way, congratulations again to Rick. In case you haven't heard it, he's engaged again. They were just gushing all over each other on the phone on Friday. It was one of the most disgusting things I've heard in a long time. God.
All right, by the way, you two sucks.
Amen. See you. Now you got it for sure. See you.
All right.
I'm sorry. I mean, different strokes for different goats. But I just do not see what the deal is with you two. It just, you got to be on acid to enjoy that. Now, the one guy called before, he's excused because he is. And he admitted it. But other than that, I just don't know what the deal is with the you two. It's just another hype job, man. It just goes to show you that you two can make it big without any talent at all. And if you don't believe that, just stick around for Rick and Suds. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at this. A fax today from Redland Supply. And it has a drawing of 2 wall safes. Vaults, safes. And one of them is humping the other one, and it says, you've heard about it, you've wondered what it was. Well, here it is at last, safe sex. Isn't that cute? Not amusing, not funny, but kind of cute. Weak. Fort Lauderdale on a date line.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Happy Mario Cuomo Day, I wish.
Oh, yeah. Let's get Mario out of the closet, give him a cannoli, and let's cut the crap already. God, what a bunch of losers.
We should saw the debate.
Huh?
Did you see the debate?
Oh, I wouldn't watch that, no.
I just want to say, what's wrong with Jerry Brown?
What's wrong with him?
He sounds kind of refreshing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Are we going to get any info on my garbage? Do any of these people know about the garbage deal in the acres? Plantation Acres.
How you doing, Neil?
Yes, sir. Is this my garbage report?
Because my house we be, sir. 26th Street, 2 houses down from mine. They skipped theirs, too.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I lived like 2.5 blocks away for 2 years. Never once did they fail to pick up anybody's garbage, no matter. And people put out all kinds they put mountains out there in the street, and they managed to pick them up. I never saw anything like it. And I leave out 2 little dinky bags of garbage and 3 or 4 little cartons, not even the big ones, and it's all sitting out there now.
Yeah, well.
And the neighbors are going to think, boy, what a slob we got here now. He's got his garbage out all week on the lawn. See, that's what bothers me about this whole area is that. Maybe it's everywhere, I don't know, but I just think that we have almost a corner on the market for just total stupidity. Every little thing is we got plantation bags, you got to go some pretty blue bags for your garbage, and then if you live in certain areas, you don't have to buy the bags, but you can only do it on the... Oh, come on already, will you? Get a life.
This will definitely go down as one of the current affair top 10 stories. It's incredible.
Unbelievable. Thanks, Maury. Here's a lady in Coral Springs.
Hi, I don't live in Coral Springs. I live in Plantation Acres.
Oh, it says Coral Springs. Well, aren't you lucky? I guess it could be worse then.
Oh, no. I like the acres.
That's what I mean.
I was calling to tell you about your garbage.
Okay.
You have to pay first.
Well, how am I supposed to know that? Am I supposed to be...
Plantation Garbage Department.
I have to call a garbage department?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how come I never had to do that before?
Well, you're in the acres now.
I've been in the acres for 2 years.
But you have a house now. But it'll sit there until you send them a check.
It'll sit there till hell freezes over, right?
Yep.
Maybe I'll just keep piling it up there. Give me my garbage thing now, okay? Let's get the bill. Here's the cash. Take the trash, man. Let's do something quick.
Hi, this is Maury Povich, and if I got a story for you tonight on a current affair.
Okay. Maybe this is what they're looking for in the garbage.
Deliciously different marijuana. Deliciously different marijuana.
Okay, we got a big topic here today, folks. It's called Let's Finger Through Your Garbage and see if there's anything good in there. We have an open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. That says garbage info in Lauderdale Lakes.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Neil.
Yes.
I just called Broward Disposal for you. It's $38.67 for 3 months.
Yeah.
You have to contact them at 974-7500.
Yeah.
And they will pick up your garbage and trash, whatever.
Well, what do you mean? Well, what does that mean?
You have to call them.
Yeah.
And then they'll come to your home and pick up your trash or garbage, whatever.
You mean I don't have to pay it first?
No, you have to notify them that you want pickup. You're in a new house.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, what do they think that garbage was sitting out there by the curb, just waiting for a rainy day?
No,
Do I have to put a recording in the garbage that says when they with a sensor in it when they come by, pick me up, pick me up?
No.
I could just put Kathy Willits out there sitting by it, pick me up.
They have to be notified, and then they will service your...
They will serve it, like I said, Kathy Willits. Notify them, and they service you.
Right.
Great. Okay.
$38.67 for 3 months.
I think I can handle it. Medley.
Neil, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. You seem reluctant to want to do this. Maybe I should do it for you. All you callers who continue to call and ruin this show by calling people douchebags at the end of your phone calls, you're all a bunch of assholes, all right?
Okay. Thanks. That's a guy from a current affair.
This is the Butcher from Jersey.
How you doing, Butch?
Who's this, Neil?
Yeah.
I love you too, big
Yeah, I
guy.
know. Okay.
The boss called, right? I'm on my way back, right? Says, hey, honey, it's time to come home.
Yep.
Right? You know I'm down here. You know I'm down here in Jay with these greedy bastards. 20%. I said, what, am I head on backward? You gotta be kidding. The banks don't pay 20%. They're greedy. Anyway, I wrote a letter to the damn mayor. You know about them assholes? Huh?
Yeah.
You there?
Oh, I'm here.
Don't
stop now, man.
I'm voicing my damn opinion.
Yeah.
I'm a little on the winter right now, big guy. So
Right.
They're rough.
Well, you know what they say about opinions, man? They're like assholes. Everybody's got one. Go ahead.
Anyway, I wrote a letter, voiced my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Hey, them two jabonis, mark my words. Time takes care of everything.
Yeah.
You really?
Right.
Why do you think their CEO gives these two lowlifes that assignment? They probably can't make it off a 2-block radius. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Douchebags, right?
Sleazebags.
Right.
Sly balls.
That's it. Hey, time takes care of everything. Oh, you know what I would tell you? You ain't too damn sharp, big guy. Now, when this guy asked you when he showed his badge, what if the hell you would have took your damn wallet? Huh?
Right.
It's possible.
Exactly.
You would say he shoved that with a damn sun don't shine, buddy.
Right.
No, really, I'm
You
telling
might
you.
have wanted to do that.
Huh?
I said you got a good point.
No, really, you don't show. You gotta be kidding me. I thought you were sharp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. And let me say, play me the hell of my brother-in-law, Cuban, he's a ball buster.
Okay. Oh, it was just a matter of time. He's not leaving, is he? Did he say he was leaving? Oh, man, we're just getting rolling with him. Here's Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Yeah, Nellie.
Yeah.
Hey, I think Donald Trump's trying to get the wrong guy out of prison.
Yeah.
He should get Jeffrey Dahmer out to fight Hollywood.
There you go.
Everybody will pay a lot more
Yeah,
for that.
if you can't fight him, eat him.
Where's my soup?
Hey, there's nothing like having some young guy for lunch every day. Look what it did for Jeffrey Dahmer. Pig report in Miami Lakes. Okay, that's one of them.
So did you see that lady yesterday on the news freak out?
Yeah, they only showed that they were showing it again this morning. I got up, turned on the TV, and the first thing she said, she was on there again.
Telling you, she was flipping.
Just going crazy, and of course they didn't want to capitalize on that because you know the networks and they don't want to exploit that. Even here on this station, we played it at 2 o'clock. I almost passed out.
Oh, yeah?
You mother! Oh man, just over and over. You mother!
I wish they would have just let her go, you know.
Yeah, right. Let her say it a couple of times. Get it out of her system.
Just let her go and beat the crap out of him. Although he might have had a fork and some A1.
Well, you know what they say in Detroit? Mother up there is only half a word, but that's another story.
Yeah. Well, you know, I wonder, you know, I think he won't have any problems when he goes to jail. People will be afraid of him.
Yeah. He and Hannibal Lecter are going to have the big eat-off. We're going to be broadcasting that just before the NFL draft this summer on WIOD. Sunrise.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you and Marvin lovers?
What?
Are you and Marvin lovers?
Why, are you jealous?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Wait.
want Marvin.
You want Marvin?
Yeah.
I got this great optometrist. He's got these incredible things. They're called eyeglasses. Just wait till you get a hold of those, baby. Hi, Aaliyah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, Neil, I'm a first-time caller.
Yeah?
Well, okay,
Getting a little choked up about it. in case
Yeah,
you
just
couldn't
a
hear
bit. I was just choked on a matzo ball here. And anyway, I'm calling about...
You're eating matzo balls and hi, Aaliyah?
Yes, sir.
Boy, don't let the word get out about that.
No, I'll tell you. My family's still shocked about it. Oh, and by the way, the guy from Medley who has an aversion to the word douchebag...
Here.
It's not just Hank Goldberg. It's a hippopotamus.
So was that Moynihan on the phone again? God, what a bad loser. Hey, we can't help it that you guys get fractions no matter what you put on the air. John, you guys suck, okay? Cutler Ridge, hello.
Your traffic reports?
Oh, man.
Yeah, they really suck.
I think the audience today, I think this is D-Day. I think today is the final day. The audience is like the last straw. The audience is just fed up. They've had it. They're sick and tired of this masquerade of traffic, and we can't cover up their dirty tracks anymore.
And that Tom Roberts asshole gets on there.
Yep.
I mean, my switch to FM goes immediately.
You switch to FM?
I switch to FM.
Yeah.
And then when I come back about 5 minutes later,
Yeah.
then I listen back to WIOD.
Yeah. Well, I think we ought to take note of that. I think that when we start having people turn our state, you're like the 4,000th person who's called today who said they're turning off our news because they can't stand that crappy, inaccurate traffic.
It's ridiculous.
And I think we ought to better take note of that and
I
start
think
doing
what's
something
even more
about it. I think Alabrera might be available part-time.
What's even more embarrassing is that Rick Riley, Mr. Dishbag himself, is so embarrassing, doesn't stand up and tell Tom Roberts.
No, he
to go
sucks around. I want you to rip Tom Roberts an ass today, okay? Butch up,
I do all
pally.
the time.
You do not.
I do. Okay, wait. What am I supposed to say? What did he do? What did he do?
Just call him an asshole one time.
Well, he knows he is.
Oh, okay.
I dare you to play music when Tom Roberts comes in.
Yeah.
I dare you.
I don't want to give him any reason to stay any longer than he has to, okay?
And then he complains,
Spineless.
oh, another traffic report. Oh, geez, hold on. Don't go away. All the callers are dropping off.
Well, they do.
Well, but that's the reason.
Well, I know.
Let me tell you something.
You got to choose.
Can I
between
tell you
the
something,
callers
sir?
and Tom Roberts.
Can I tell you? You're hired. That was the best performance. Seriously, when you go on vacation, just put
That
this
was
guy
good.
on.
Okay.
They'll think you're on.
All right.
With a little accent.
That was good.
Have a great day, sir. Outstanding job.
Hey, Carlos, ding dong. You're
Okay.
douchebag.
So now what about
Hear what he
yesterday's
said?
show?
He said ding dong to Carlos. Is that like code?
You got a goofy haircut today.
He is still the world's biggest asshole. Tom Denenberg. Tom Denenberg.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime. Tom Denenberg's celebrating a little birthday today. Little birthdays for little people. Miami Beach, hello.
You said something yesterday that disturbed me.
That disturbed you? Well, that's good.
You said that you don't wash your hair every day.
Yeah, let's talk about that today. Let's take a poll. You wash your hair every day?
Every day.
With shampoo?
Yes.
You Let's differentiate between wash and shampoo.
No, I shampoo my hair
every day. That's not good for you, sir.
Most people I know do that too.
Most people you know shampoo their hair every day?
Yeah. Well, you said you wash it every day.
No, I use Rinso. I use Rinso. I use Comet, industrial strength. I use Selsun Blue and Comet. I mix it together and it makes this neat purple color. And it like bubbles on the top of my head. I think that's a good topic. We'll take a poll today, okay?
Well, you know, if you put some of that solution stuff on it,
yeah,
it might grow back.
That's true. I put it on my back. Have a great day. I'm glad he's so concerned about my hygiene. I got okay hygiene for a fat old man, okay, you simple slob? Okay, that's our poll question for the day. How many times a week do you wash it? Anyway, let's do Miami. Hello? Miami? Is gone? Oh, they probably ran out to rinse it. Fort Lauderdale, hello.
Neil.
Here we go. Here's a guy who washes it 3-4 times a day.
This is Paul Fungus.
Yep.
Is that all we've got to offer is Paul Fungus?
Paul Fungus?
Hey, Neil.
There's a Sungus among us, I'm afraid. That's the bad news. Yes. Don't get me started on that again. I feel too good today to talk about depressing presidential Yahoo politics. By the way, speaking of Yahoos, sir?
Yes.
Did you see the thing in the paper today about Child's veto on gaming? Bet on it. He held a big press conference yesterday, the Wheel of Misfortune.
I saw
and
that.
He said if the legislature passes any more legalized gambling, he's going to veto it, and we should all drop dead. And listen to the best part. He said he's been against gambling since age 12 when he lost $23 on a ring toss game at the Lakeland Orange Festival. I thought I could win right until I put down my last 50 cents, Charles said, and I guess I've never gotten over it. What an asshole, man. This is our governor.
You know what I think about that? It's a bunch of crap.
Yeah. Feed him about 400 Prozac and get him out of our lives. What an idiot. So how many times a day do you wash it?
Twice.
Okay. How about your hair?
Once.
Okay. Here's a lady in Miami Beach.
Good morning, Neil.
How are you?
If it weren't for the fact that I went to the dermatologist yesterday, I wouldn't be calling.
Yeah, I feel a little flaky getting into the subject now.
He told me that I can wash my hair every day and shampoo it, and no hair will come out unless it's a hormonal deficiency.
Really?
Yes, sir.
When in doubt, wash it out. I feel like some kind of a gross slob now that I hear all these people who allege that they shampoo their hair every day. I don't believe that. Hi, Aaliyah.
For the record, I wash it daily and run my fingers through it frequently, but I don't shampoo it daily because that's ridiculous.
All right. Finally, an honest guy.
Yes, sir, and I'm glad that there are people like you that can admit it over the air. I don't have a radio show, but I'm glad that you do because we need somebody out there to tell it like it is.
Exactly. Thanks for a great call.
Thank you, sir.
See ya. Slob. But God almighty, shampooing your hair like every day and just attacking the roots and making it not healthy, I'm telling you. It's not healthy. And most of the shampoos have got like artificial coloring. I'd rather shampoo with Snapple. I think we've uncovered a major problem in America today, folks. That's why we got a bunch of dunderheads out there, because all the chemicals in that shampoo is seeping into their brain. And it's turning to Jell-O. Although I will say their brains are clean. No dandruff, but that's about it. No gray matter. Oh, this is a good time to... This is a good time to read this story. This is from this week's New Times News of the Weird. The lead story. Pennsylvania District Judge Charles O. Geyer was charged last August with improperly favoring a defendant in his courtroom. Police said Geyer privately offered a lenient sentence to a 21-year-old man on the condition that the man allowed Geyer to wash his hair. Oh! The defendant reported the offer to authorities, and two undercover police officers claiming to be friends of the defendant allowed Geyer to wash their hair to gather evidence. That's the end of the story. I sure would like to hear the rest of the story and find out where the hair was and did he run his fingers through it. Bet you there are guys out there spend more time washing their hair than certain other parts of their body, and that's probably why they spend all their time alone.
Brill cream, Brill cream, Brill cream, Brill cream, a little dabble do ya. Brill cream, you look so debonair. Brill cream, the gals will all pursue ya. They love to get their fingers in your hair. Brill cream, a little dabble do ya. Or watch out, the gals will all pursue ya.
Get Brill cream today.
Neil Rogers here reminding you, next time that you lose a hubcap, or maybe somebody comes along and steals one, or two, or you know what. If you drive an exotic car and you can't find those hubcaps, here's the answer for you. Drive right on over to Hubcap Heaven on 441, just north of County Line Road. They've got every hubcap that's ever been made, and some you've never heard of before, and just about guarantee you that they've got the one that's right to fit your car. If Hubcap Heaven doesn't have it, nobody does. They also have the best selection of used wheels and mags in town. If you have a flat, Hubcap Heaven will fix it for you anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because they never close. And if your tire is too far gone to fix, Hubcap Heaven has a great selection of affordable new and used tires starting at just $10. So for hubcaps, new and used tires, used wheels and mags, get it on over to Hubcap Heaven on 441 between Hallandale Beach Boulevard and County Line Road. Call 624-6751, 624-6751, and tell them old Neil told you to call at Hubcap Heaven.
You're listening to the best of Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD. Coming up this afternoon at 2, it's Rick and Suds. Now back to the best of Neil Rogers. Highlights of previously recorded programs on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
You people are just, you're not responsive to what we talk about. You want to talk about scratching your head, that's all. And you're shampooing your thing. You know, this is we've uncovered a very interesting syndrome here today, and that is the over-frequent hair shampooers are like the militant non-smokers. This is like a militant thing. In other words, your head is cleaner than ours is because you are scrubbing and shampooing. Probably it's a good indication that you're sloppy and you sweat too much if you have to shampoo your goddamn hair every single day. It's bad for those follicles, for those tender little things. Just yank one of them out right now, and a hair too. And take a look at how tender those things are. They're delicate, man. That's why they fall out. That's why they wash away. You're flushing your hair like right down the drain, which, of course, clogs up the drain and backs up all over the place. So just think that it's like a chain reaction. It's like the domino effect that you're starting all these problems by over-shampooing your goddamn hair, okay? Pretty soon, all the sewage in all America is just going to, in the whole world, all the plumbing is just going to get clogged up from too much overwashed hair, and the whole world is just going to back up like a gigantic sump pump. How do you like that? Because you wouldn't listen to me. What the hell am I talking about?
Dippity-doo.
You.
Dippity-doo.
For setting your hair.
Dippity-doo.
Rollers.
Dippity-doo.
Easy, neat.
Dippity-doo.
No slip, no drip.
Dippity-doo, dippity-doo, dippity-doo.
Real body.
Dippity-doo,
Holes and holes.
dippity-doo.
You.
For you.
Okay, we're scrubbing it together. Oh, there's more of that thing. Man, it just goes on forever. We could use that as the bet to go up to the news. How the hell long is that? Man. There's more?
Dippity-doo. Dippity-doo. It holds and holds and holds.
Hold this.
Dippity-doo.
And then, of course, at the end. Miami on the star line.
If I don't shampoo my hair every night, I'm all limp the next day.
Really?
And my hair, too, you know?
Uh-huh. Warren Beatty stars Monday on Shampoo here on WIOD from 10 to 2. You shampoo your hair every day, Chuck? I knew it. I knew he was one of those everyday shampoo people. Well, listen, when you got as much hair all over your body as he does, I guess it just can happen naturally. But I feel like I'm going to have to start doing that now. And I know I don't want to do that because I've only got like 6 hairs left and they'll all start falling out. Here's a lady in Plantation.
Well, first of all, I started off my day with Ira the Bug Man.
Yeah.
He told me he was at your house.
Oh, Ira is your bug man?
Ira's been my bug man for 4 years.
Me too.
I know.
He's a good guy, Ira. He's a good guy.
He loves to come over and eat and watch soap operas with
Yeah,
me.
and he likes to come over to my house during baseball season and watch the Cub game and pretend that he's spraying stuff.
Oh, I love it. He walks around and he just puts his hand into the food bowl, sits on the edge of my bed, and watches my soap operas.
He sits on the edge of your bed?
Yeah, all of a sudden I'll come in. He'll go, "Oh, your soap operas are on."
Is this before or after you get out of it?
He told me you finally got your mailbox.
Yeah.
And that your home was decorated beautifully.
Yeah.
Also,
well, what is he? Is he like the bug man or the town yenta now? Ira, cut the crap. Ira, he's going door to door giving like stories about my house and my dogs.
Okay, also, I'm a Knots Landing fan.
Okay, we have a new Knots Landing lady.
I'm Sue from Plantation.
You're what, Sue?
Sue from Plantation.
Well, listen, you can be the guiding Knots lady.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, Sue.
Okay, have a good day, Neil.
See you, Sue.
Bye-bye.
Sue, you see. Okay, here's the real Knots Landing lady who's getting really ticked off because she doesn't want to be upstaged. Oh, I'm just Sue was very nice. She doesn't have your experience and pizzazz yet, but she's got the bug man sitting on the edge of her bed, so could be a lot more exciting than your boring husband.
Well, I have a bug man.
Do you?
Yeah.
And?
He comes once a month.
Oh! Does he?
Yeah, just once a month.
Yeah. That's kind of like people who shampoo once a year.
Right.
It comes once a month. Well, we don't want to get into that, okay? As a matter of fact, this thing of matzo ball soup from Philadelphia that's sitting over here, since Mitch Lewis came in and took the canadals out, that bowl of soup is very much like our middle-level management. You know why?
Why?
No balls. Oh! Now, since you do have a satellite dish, do you occasionally watch my Maple Leafs on Saturday night? Of course not.
No.
Well, I got you into the Cubs. I bet I could make you a Maple Leaf fan. Saturday night, CBC. It's on Anik 1, 11, 19, and 20.
Okay.
But you have to don't watch those Canadian games. If you get the wrong channel or you watch up with the Montreal Canadiens, and you'll barf all over the place. Because they are all real ugly on Montreal.
And what are their
obnoxious. What, the
color?
Leafs are blue and white, man,
Blue
with that nice maple leaf right there, right over where the talent used to be, on their butt.
My brother's a Kings fan.
Oh, God. Although I will say Luke Robitaille is God, but that's beside the point. Screw the Kings. So anyway, Saturday night, 8 o'clock, CBC, coming to it. Although I don't think we don't play this week. We're on the road again this week with Buddy Gilmore.
So what am I going to watch?
You'll watch some other. You can get into hockey.
I'll get in. I'll try.
I know you'd like hockey.
I probably would.
In fact, I'll tell you, the Olympic hockey thing is on. And tomorrow morning at 11, while you're listening to the show with one ear and you're trying to do work with the other ear,
right,
you can be watching the game on CBS.
Good idea.
U.S. and the Unified. I almost said United because I'm getting brainwashed by Zagacki, who wouldn't know a hockey puck if it slid up his butt. And I think one probably beat me to the punch, but they come out the United team. I mean, what an idiot, okay? If it hasn't got to do with jockstraps or football, man, this guy has no clue what it's all about, and he pretends that he's on, like, sports talk. Who are you kidding, Zagacki? Go get your eyebrows trimmed, you idiot. The end is in sight. Who is this on the bat line, I wonder?
This is Jeff Cohen with the Hair Report.
What do you want, damn it? Wayne Arnold is going to come over and just slice you up to smithereens and make wheelie burgers out of you if you don't cut the crap. What do you want?
Just calling to tell you about my hair etiquette. This is the easiest hairstyle I've had in my whole life.
Nobody cares about your hair, Jeff. Nobody cares about it. Just keep it out of your lasagna, okay? Fort Pierce.
I love that song I was listening to a while ago. I Want to Kiss Her Butt.
Yeah.
So it kind of inspired me. I wanted to write a song of my own, but I haven't got any lyrics down, but I got the title.
Uh-huh.
My baby can't wrestle, but you ought to see her box. What do you think?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I give that about a 9.5 on a scale of 3. Work on it.
Yeah.
And the song, too.
Yeah.
Have a great day, pal.
You too, bud.
See ya.
Bye.
That's cute. I guess. Lauderdale by the Sea.
Neil, you know how to turn a simple thing like washing your hair into a 4.5-hour show.
Damn right, man. I can milk it with the best of them.
Best of them.
You bet.
Hey, you always...
That's what Dolly Parton said.
Oh,
I want to ask from you, because this is out of the blue, okay? As they say, Selsun Blue. So, I forgot her name already. Not Sally. Sandy Duncan. Do you think Sandy Duncan is cute?
You mean the one with the glass eye?
Yeah.
Need I say more?
You know why that's funny? Because this morning I'm in here with George and Roger said something about, she's the one with the glass eye. I said, what? And George said, yeah, she's got a glass. I never even knew that before, because who the hell would look long enough? She's got a glass eye?
Yeah.
Sandy Duncan?
Yeah. She's cute. She's not gorgeous.
She's cute?
She's cute.
Sandy Duncan?
The Nabisco girl.
Oh, she's irritating, man. She just gets on my nerves. She's like a dork.
Well, she's only on one show.
She's like on the Hollywood Squares, and she's like all over the place. She's another, like, she can't get a real job, so she's done all the quiz shows, and she does a few commercials, and that's it. She's annoying. She's not cute.
But see, Neil, you every time...
I guess if you covered up, got a patch and covered up her eye, I guess you probably wouldn't turn her down.
And Neil,
every
time someone tells
would you turn her down?
Would I turn her down?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Brill cream, Brill cream, Brill cream, Brill cream, a little dabble do ya? Brill cream, you look so debonair. Brill cream, the gals will all pursue ya. They'll love to get their fingers in your hair. Brill cream, a little dabble do ya? Oh, watch out, the gals will all pursue ya.
Get Brill Cream today.
Oh!
Neil Rogers here to tell you about my favorite beverage, and that's Snapple. Well, I can't say my favorite one beverage because Snapple has a complete line. I mean, all different kinds of them, from seltzers and juices and sodas and fruit drinks to those fabulous real brewed iced teas like my favorite, the Diet Raspberry Iced Tea. And the reason people are grabbing up Snapple all over the place is because it tastes so great. Not just because it's good for you, which it happens to be, because Snapple beverages are all 100% natural, made from the best stuff on earth. Pick up Snapple now at 7-Eleven, Walgreens, Albertsons, Freddy's, at Pizza Loft, at Pantry Pride, Woolies Fine Foods, Offerdalls, Doris Meats, Great Value, Sonny's Market, Original Cattleman's, Gerber's Beverages, and all Nature's Way restaurants. Get the Snapple habit and grab it.
This is News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD with the best of Rogers.
Okay, so you tuned in to hear the live Neil Rogers show, and you get a bunch of old tape programs. Isn't this a good reason to get a life? Now back to the best of Neil on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Sways round his middle with a jiggle when he walks. Sways round his middle when he walks. What is fudge? It's Hank Goldberg and his overhang. The biggest overhang that sways round his middle when he walks. What is fudge? It's fat, rich, and it's cellulite. The creamy cellulite that sways round his middle when he walks. What a chubby pair of fat boys. They really like to chow their meat. It's been so long that they've had a chance to really see their feet. What is fudge? It's Hank Goldberg and his jelly roll. The biggest waste of flesh that sways the Earth's rotation when he walks. Sways round his middle with a jiggle when he walks. Sways round his middle when he walks. Sways round his middle with a jiggle when he walks. Sways round his middle when he walks.
This is South Florida's news, traffic, and weather station. News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches. Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents the best of Neil Rogers. Neil's on vacation this week, so don't call in. If you do decide to call in, we're going to make a list of your names so Neil can rip you on the air when he gets back. The opinions expressed by the guests, hosts, or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's the best of Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Oh, look who we got on the phone now. Isn't this lovely?
Hello there.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a long time. Where have you been?
I've been trying to get you all week. In fact,
Well, it's been pretty heavy duty this week.
In fact, I had to put a Band-Aid on my finger.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to wish you a very, very happy new home.
Well, thank you so much. Isn't that sweet? Maybe you'd like to come by and pick up my garbage for me.
If I had a car, I would.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah. So take good care of yourself.
Thank you so much, and don't overuse that finger now.
No, I'm trying to heal it.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
That's what I always
Bye.
tell my dog. Okay, have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, and of course, don't forget.
Thanks for calling.
I just read a story here that that Roger clipped out. This is the best. From the Slum Sentinel. Helpline has a hang-up. Nobody's called. In 3 months of offering wholesome friendship for $2.99 a minute, Lorraine Blum got one phone call from a lecher, it says. Lecher? How about a lech? Called it a proverb for the 90s. It makes you wonder, she said. Is there a normal person out there to begin with that's a Sodom and Gomorrah society, Lorraine says. She set up her 900 number, Dial a Friend, to offer sympathy and social service referrals to needy people. But in 3 months, only one man called, and he wanted to know the phone operator's body measurements. Of course, social service information is free from Broward County's Community Service Council, but Blum, who said she has a master's degree in social work, thought people would pay for a sympathetic ear. She spent $8,000 setting up the line and paying people to wait for calls. She advertised on cable TV, in singles magazines, and on WNN radio, the motivation station. Dial a Friend's solitary customer talked for about 8 minutes, bringing in $23.92. That means Blum would have had to sell about 2,668 more minutes of friendship just to break even. But if you're looking for a pal, you'll have to turn elsewhere because Dial a Friend is out of business. Did anybody see Rain Man last night? Tom Cruise said the F word. It was friggin', which I thought for ABC, quite frankly, was pretty, and he said ass. What else did he say? When he's out there all ticked off because he's like 80 grand in debt before they go to Vegas, and he says son of a bitch twice, he's kicking the ground, and they let him say that. The only thing, though, that they got real uptight about, to show you how childish this whole society is, when they were standing in the telephone booth and he was making a call and they were in the telephone booth together, and Dustin Hoffman says, uh-oh. And he said, I passed gas. And Tom Cruise looks at him and says, you passed gas? I mean, come on, you can't say fart on ABC? Let's get serious. Anyway, on Hank Goldberg tonight, folks, you're not going to believe this. It says Burlesque Queen, Tempest Storm. Oh, man. Live or as close to it as Tempest gets these days from the Gaiety Theater into your radios. And the Pussycat and Vegas and other places in her distant past. Wow. I wonder if she's going to be wearing that. Anyway, every now and then we get one of these stories. We do not make these up. These are for real. This is from the Associated Press or UPI. We don't have AP, do we? This is from UPI, whatever it is. It says it'll probably, and I'm just reading this. I'm not embellishing it. I'm just reading it exactly as it is written on the UPI. It'll probably be a long time before a Wichita, Kansas man forgets last Valentine's Day. He spent more than 12 hours with a 7.5-pound barbell weight stuck on his erect penis. A fire department report says the man and barbell showed up late afternoon at St. Francis Regional Medical Center. He told doctors he decided early that morning to see if his penis would fit into the center hole of a barbell weight. It did at first. But when it became erect, the man found he could not pull out again. Neither doctors nor a fire department rescue squad using bolt cutters could free the man from the barbell. The weight was finally removed after a urologist made an incision, allowing blood to drain from the man's penis and allow it to go limp. Should I read the last line? They wrote it. I did not. I'm not embellishing. The last line in the story on the wire copy, all over America, it says, the incident kind of gives new meaning to the phrase, pumping iron.
Oh!
Hi, Aaliyah. Yes, sir?
Dave Dixon.
Wow. Big story.
An immensely popular TV movie host here during the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Just lost his job.
In Detroit, he's been there for ages.
After 5.5 years on Detroit Public Radio,
What?
where he played everything from Australian punk to Count Basie.
He must have run out of prisoner episodes.
Hey, maybe he'll come back.
All right, Dave.
Wouldn't that be a double bill?
Yeah.
You and him.
He and Dave Game could cover the town together. Fort Lauderdale.
Can you handle another story about our fine young men in blue down in Miami?
We can handle it.
I was down here the other night at a basketball game, and my brother, he had a couple of tickets, but he wasn't going to make the game. So I go down there to sell them. A guy comes up to me.
Scalper.
No. Face value. But I get arrested for operating a business without a license. Is that right? Or
Good
is that
one.
Right?
Good one.
Yeah.
Boy.
I need a lawyer.
You got arrested?
Yeah, they arrested me.
They took your ass down to jail?
Well, no, I got to sign one of those.
Oh, PTA.
Yeah, but...
How come everybody gets to sign a PTA except me? Okay.
Right,
Don't do it again.
Bye.
See ya. Dangerous guy operating a business without a license. Boy. Look at that. My fork just broke in half. You know, Sonny, the salad is certainly an upgrade from the slop you used to send over here, but this fork is like a cheap fork. Look at that. The fork then just busted off of the handle here. I'm sitting here with the handle in my hand. Probably get arrested for that, too.
If you can't wait until the next edition of the Neil Rogers Show, here's a quick fix from Friday's show.
What the hell is this commie, fascist, pinko, right-wing, mudslinging, nose-picking, unliberated, self-centered, neo-Nazi, Neanderthal, uptight, bunch of crap d***bag of a society coming to anyway? I've had it. You can't make a living anymore. Yeah, I can't
I think you summed it up very well, quite frankly. I think very succinctly. You just summed it up in 3,000 words or less.
Pick it till it bleeds, Neil.
Okay.
Love you, thanks.
Neil Rogers, now beginning a half hour earlier at 9:30 on South Florida's news, traffic, and weather station. News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD.
Estoy estrangulando el pollo para acá.
I have no foreskin. Okay. Instead of the rejoin on the show opened for the hour. We played the promo again, and you notice the bleep that had to be in there because we can't say douchebag on a Ranieri show because we don't want to offend his geriatric, pathetic audience here in the morning. What a bunch of old farts, okay? Lighten up and get a life. They're probably the same people that would have, passed gas if they said fart on the Rain Man last night. I'm serious. They'd have probably started, doing it all over the house because they're impressionable, and they would have probably done it twice. Miami, hello.
Hey, this is Willie the Veal Man from the track on Friday.
Yeah, how you doing, Willie? Willie came up to the track. Now, did you make any money?
Oh, yeah, I won some bucks.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, not too much, but I got ahead.
Oh, well, we don't want to get into that.
So, in closing, I'm looking forward to hearing Tempest Storm tonight.
Yeah, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Tempest Storm with Hank, and, of course, the big thing is which one is older. That was funny. That Hank is so sensitive. God, just calm down, Hank. It's just a radio show.
Can you play that Leave It to Beaver song?
This is just a request. This is just a shameless request.
I know.
What Leave It to Beaver song?
The one that sounds like fever.
Oh, Beaver Fever.
Beaver Fever.
No problem.
Thanks, Neil.
Have a great day.
Bye.
See ya.
Shut up and give me your lunch money.
A show was born in the 50s about a family so white. The reruns will last forever, so you can watch the show every night. Leave It to Beaver in the morning, and Beaver every day of the week. Beaver! Hey, Wally, how come your little brother's a geek? Ward does squat for a living, but June wears pearls every day. And when they wanna make whoopee, Well, guess who gets in the way? Leave it to Beaver. In the bedroom, and Beaver all through the place. Beaver! Gosh, Lumpy, the Beaver's always in your face. Now we can't stand Eddie Haskell. He's always telling those lies. When he enters the kitchen, he says, Mrs. Cleaver, gee, you look nice. Leave it to Beaver. On the cable, Beaver on the UHF. Beaver! You can't avoid it. Beaver's like taxes and death. It's always Beaver. In the morning, Beaver all through the night. Let's shoot the Beaver. Beaver! Oh!
Okay.
It's the best of Rogers. And this is News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD. Neil's on vacation this week. So while he's away, we're broadcasting the best of Neil. Highlights of previously broadcast programs. Now, back to Neil on News Talk Radio, 610 WIOD.
North Lauderdale.
Do you have where's your new house at? What city is it at?
Plantation Acres.
Plantation Acres. Do you have a pool maintenance service for your pool yet?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah.
And
sorry.
You don't want to change it, huh?
No.
Even if it's free?
No.
You sure?
Send me some pictures.
It's good service. I'm serious.
Only if Orlando wants to come and do my pool, then I'll change my service. Here's Moral Gables. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yeah.
Neil.
Yes.
Oh, Neil, you're speaking to a solar heating engineer.
Yes.
You got it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
So you've been getting a lot of bad information from these blue suede shoes.
Yeah, well, I was talking to somebody at the track on Friday night that had bad herpes, and they said they got it from the horse's mouth.
That's probably right.
Okay.
So solar heaters are good.
Yeah.
But you got to get the right kind.
I'm not getting a solar heater. That's out. No chance. I'm not doing solar.
Oh,
I don't want no crap on my roof, okay?
Well,
I don't want nobody trampling around up on my roof.
Well, it's not crap on the roof.